Everything for giving this opportunity. Team Donaire, Filipino Flash, Undisputed Boxing Gym, my home, Snack, Victor Conti, Remy Kerchemny, and everybody. Thank you guys. Boku Vodka and my whole team. My ART guy Cameron Ford, my manager Cameron Duncan, my strength trainer Michael Basil, Jonathan Peñalosa, and Robert Garcia, and everybody. I want to thank everybody. This is an amazing, amazing night, and this is just the beginning.
Any questions for Nonito? Any questions? Yeah.
Actually, if you ask me that, 3 months ago, December, after the fight, when I knew I was going to fight Fernando Montiel, I was telling everybody, second round. And I said it. I don't know if anybody here can say that, but I said second round, right? I told you second round, right? Yeah, I said second round. I told a lot of people second round. I mean, it wasn't just to be cocky or anything. It was just to motivate myself to see and not be afraid of what can happen in there. I mean, that too could also be a two in my record, or as I tell myself, you know what, that too, it's gonna be. It's gonna be that two belt. It's gonna be that second round. It's gonna be everything two that's possible, that's possibility and positive for me. So I call that round the second round.
You were scouting him? No.
We didn't really work on it. The thing we worked on was to avoid making errors. With Jonathan and with Robert Garcia telling me, don't make any errors, because he has power. But to be honest with you, the second round, that's why it seems like I was losing that round, is because I was being attentive where he's gonna be, his movement, his body, and where his head gonna be after he punches. And when I figure out where exactly he was gonna be, I knew regardless if I closed my eyes, he was gonna be there as long as my punches was in that direction, in that coordinates, and that's what exactly happened.
Nonito, over here. I know it's been a long road for you. It's been frustrating the last couple of years, not getting the fights you wanted. Do you feel now you have arrived as a true bona fide star?
I don't know about the star yet, but I definitely believe that I belong in that pound for pound, and I believe that I'm the best bantamweight right now, and this is just the beginning of it. Hey, what's up, Tim? Congratulations, baby.
Number 3, baby, go pound for pound, baby.
Thank you so much, man.
Great job.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. To answer your question, I believe that superstar. I don't know. That's up to the people to decide. That's really not my decision to make. I can say I'm a superstar, but if everybody feels that I'm not, then that will be me. But I honestly say that I do belong in that pound for pound now, and it could be top 10 or wherever it is. But I believe that I'm the best bantamweight right now.
Where does that punch rank in your career?
You know what? That Argentinian punch was pretty sweet, but I gotta say that was a perfect. Well, the other one was perfectly timed too, but I think that this was the hardest punch compared to the other one, because the other one was set up. This one was I was on my. I was so surprised he got up because I put everything in that punch. I knew where he was gonna be, and that was the hardest punch I ever thrown in my life, and I was surprised he got up. Well, to answer your question, that would be number one.
So what's next?
What's next is anybody out there who's willing to make me go, who motivates me. I want to be undisputed in this division. That's the bantamweights out there. But if they don't want to make it happen, I have my full trust in Cameron Duncan to make it happen for me, 122 or 126. So that's God's. I have faith in God, so whatever it is, I'll just go with the flow.
So you wouldn't mind fighting 122 or 126?
Definitely not. I think that, even if people say they're better than me right now, I believe that it's what gets me better. It's what gives me that motivation to train and be the best of who I can be. And to me, I'm here in this world of boxing is because I want to see where this little boy who never believed in himself, who never thought that he was going to be a world champion, who never had any future or never believed in any future, could go, how far he can go, and most of all, at that time, when I do find that height of the pinnacle of my career, I hope that I inspire many kids out there to do their best, kids who were bullied like me, or kids who never believe in themselves. You know, that's what I want to do, is inspire them as much as I was inspired by other people.
Nonito, Wilfredo Vasquez said yesterday it would be an honor to fight you.
It will be an honor for myself to fight a champion like Wilfredo, but you know,
He
that'll
may
be a
change
good
his
fight.
mind after the fight.
Hey, you know what? I believe that he's you know, he has the blood of a champion, and I think he will look forward to that fight like I'm looking forward to any fights. So let's get it on, and you know, let's make it happen, whatever it is.
You seem to be carrying your punching power as you move up. How far do you think you can go carrying on the top?
I've always had that power, except that I've always had to cut down so much that I was weakened. 112 I was already weakened. 115 I was definitely weakened too. You know, 118 I felt very comfortable. I had my speed, I had my power. And as I go up, I think that you will see a more ferocious Nonito Donaire. And of course the help of my team.
You really look, more than anything, you really look confident going into the first round. Did you, and Montiel looked kind of wavering, did you feel that way too?
I believe that in the press conference, every time, you know, it's weird because I've never felt this so much confidence in myself. But I think that because I have the great team behind me, you know, I've worked my butt off in training. You know, I'm a monster man. That's what Victor Conti said. I'm a monster man, and you know, that's the confidence I went in that ring. You know, but I look in Montiel's eyes. There was doubt. There was fear. You know, but I used to have similar mentality, and that was a dangerous thing if you underestimated that, because once you get in that ring, it all disappears. But you know, I needed him to take the initiative, and that's what happened. I mean, just the confidence level that I have was definitely on a high tonight.
How much of a difference has Robert Garcia made as far as your game plan is concerned?
First of all, thank you for the trunks and the gloves. Robert Garcia, every time that I fall into that demon in my head that I can't do it, I can't do this, the pressure is there, that's when Robert comes in and balances me out and tells me, man, you're the greatest. I've never seen so much talent as much as you do, you know. And I'm gonna do it in Robert's, but hey, Nonito, you know, you're good, man. You're good. You're amazing, man. You have all that talent, and you know, you're the best, man. So that's my Robert Garcia impersonation. But he's amazing, man. I love Robert. He's just one of the guys I have so much respect for. And he's one of the guys that believe in my ability and makes me believe that I can do it as well. And then, you know, I'm very thankful and blessed with Robert in my corner. Please.
What weight do you think will be your ideal optimum weight?
You know what? That depends. I mean, it could be at this weight, it could be at 122, 126, whatever. I want to do my best. That's all I want to do. You know, see the best of my ability. I mean, I want to go as high as 130, maybe 135. But you know what? God has a plan for me, and that's what I have in my head, and I'm just gonna keep pushing and keep being motivated by everybody and by fights out there that I'm looking forward to.
Freddie Roach says that Manny Pacquiao is so effective because he doesn't have to starve himself. He eats before the weigh-in. Do you think you might follow a similar path where?
I do follow a similar path.
Well, I mean, where you would be able to actually eat.
You know, I'm actually eating a lot. I was rehydrated properly. You know, and I think that's the key because I felt so good. I mean, my legs,